Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we arrived at the Wounded Coast to save Saemus Dumas from his Kunari captor. However, turns out he was less in danger from the Kunari and more from the Winters, a mercenary group out of Navarra. We took care of them. All we have to do is return Saemus to his father.
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
And yeah, we asked all of these. Yeah, let's head back.
Let's go, Saemus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him.
And what will the Viscount have to say, I wonder?
Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawke, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
Yeah, it was just a few dozen deaths, no big deal.
No problems to speak of, aside from the crowd that tried to kill us.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with a shard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
Yes, your son went too far. You're both stubborn fools. Saemus is right to question. This is clearly not my affair. So I said this in the last episode. Amelia doesn't believe that Saemus and Ashard were friends. She believes that Ashard was grooming the Viscount's son to basically so that he could kidnap him easier. Effectively just, oh yeah, come down to the coast. Ignore the shackles. That's fine. However, this is like a father-son thing. This is none of our business, and I don't think Amelia has any interest in kind of, oh, I get that this is your family, but let me put my opinion across. No, we'll just go.
A little too much insight into the office for me.
Your actions are appreciated. The Seneschal will see you out.
Ooh! Hello! 66 sovereigns, and we have a fair few things to sell. Ooh. You know what, I think that's where we'll be going next, to the Lowtown Bazaar to sell some stuff. Also, Isabella, you have a level. And the codex has been updated. Level up. You want 2 cunning, 1 dex. And you can have that. Lovely jubbly. Out of character, I love Saemus. I love his relationship with his dad.
I do hope the Viscount remembers to eat supper today.
Oh, okay, sir. So do I. He deserves to eat. What was I saying? Yeah, I do love Saemus's relationship with his dad. The politician who's just like, oh no, my son totally doesn't have, pro-Kunari views.
Do men find you intimidating? What about Wesley? Did he? Isabella. What? Too soon? Too soon, too personal, too everything coming from you. Oh, sore spot? If you don't shut up, I'll give you a sore spot.
Why is everyone picking on Aveline and her dead husband? This isn't right. Can you not pick Please, thank you. Okay, we can get rid of the bow. The great sword, let's take a see. What Carver has improves with level up, so I'm inclined to keep him with that. Which means that Fenris will have better stuff. And I'm pretty sure that both Meryl and Anders have better stuff than this, so this can all go. That can go. That can go. I'm pretty sure none of this is going to be better. I'm tempted just to try that on to see what armor set it is. Ooh! That's cute! It kind of looks like what Tarani had. Oh, you know what? I think I might keep that. You don't need to know why. If you saw the end of my Dragon Age Origins playthrough, then you'll probably already know why. Trinkets, let's see. Well, that's got demonic in it, so that can probably go. Again, I need to check everyone's equipment. Just for their accessories alone. That'll do for now. What do we want to do next? Yeah, I'm saving Shepherding Wolves for last. Okay, there's nothing under premium content. Let me check my notes. Oh, you know what? I could do the Magistrate's orders. I'm thinking Magistrate's orders, Act of Mercy, then the first sacrifice, and we'll have completed herbalist tasks by then, and then we can get on to Shepherding Wolves. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a decent plan, so let's swap out our party. There we go. I was talking about Saemus and Viscount Dumas, wasn't I? Let's get the banter out of the way first. Excuse me.
You have such pretty hair. What a lovely colour.
Other children used to laugh at me for having ginger hair.
Really? Oh, I bet you were cute. Did you have pigtails?
Sometimes.
How precious. Little Aveline running around the village with her flaming orange pigtails streaming behind her. And little boys all scattering and screaming for mercy as she approached.
Shut up, Poor.
I love these two as well. I love Isabella with everyone, basically. I wouldn't say Isabella is my favourite character oh, now that I think about it, I've never actually thought about who my favourite character is in Dragon Age 2. It's gonna be Flemeth, because she's my favourite character in the entire franchise, but aside from Flemeth, ooh, Isabella's definitely in the top 3, and I'd need to think about that. Alrighty then, so for Magistrate's orders, I want Fenris, Varric, and Isabella. Is that correct? Yes, it is! Nice. Oh, and you two have leveled up. Okie doke. You want... you're a two-handed, so you want 2 strength, 1 constitution. And have that. Varric, buddy, you want 2 cunning, 1 dex. And you can have that. Lovely jubbly. Now then, Magistrate's orders. Right here. I do love this quest. Now that I'm gonna pause right here so that I can follow through with my my thought about Saemus. I love his relationship with his dad, and I really love Saemus's story throughout Dragon Age 2. I don't like how it ends, but that's more because of how it ends, it makes sense. It's not that I don't like it because, like, oh, I disagree with this, da-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, oh, I wanted a happy ending for him. And he doesn't have a happy ending, and that makes me sad. I hope I explained that correctly. I think I might have word vomited a bit there. Now then, do we have... Oh, we have rubble. We have rubble over there. There's a leave area. Yeah, I don't think there's much going on here.
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the Magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little shemlin children he's after.
Look at these guards. I doubt either of them has to worry about having pretty children.
That's not what I meant. The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her! I want him dead! My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
Ooh, I think this would pique Amelia's interest. If I remember correctly, she thought that this entire scheme, shall we say, sounded a bit dodgy. I'm trying to remember what the Magistrate said. This was an escaped prisoner, and he didn't want to petition the guards for help because he didn't want any of the guards knowing that he had escaped. But if it's an escaped prisoner, surely all of the guards are going to know that. So that didn't make any sense. He was asking some random Ferelden refugee. That didn't make sense. Ooh, yeah, who are you, sir?
Would you mind telling me who you are?
My name is Elrin. I'm a merchant in the city. Please, no one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts.
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the Magistrate won't take our word over his.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
I think Amelia would be very outraged by this. I've said this before. She doesn't have a problem with other races. She has a problem with other religions, but not other races, bearing in mind that the vast majority of city elves are Andrastian. So she's like, so this guy is taking my brothers and sisters in the Chant of Light, who are too young and unable to defend themselves, and is killing them. What the fuck? How has this man not been executed? I'm inclined to... This is what she's thinking. This is a monster. I've been paid to bring back a monster. Why... I think she is thinking, why aren't we just leaving him? Why aren't we just blocking up the door and letting the monsters inside get at him?
I'll tear his throat out myself.
Thank you, Sarah. You have no idea what this means. For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
That was way more violent than I anticipated, but I don't hate it. Ooh, I'm debating whether I want to reload that. You know what? I'm all right with that. That wasn't a... I can, you know, like, when people are angry, they're, oh, I'll kill him. They don't actually mean they'll kill him. And yeah, this man is taking elven children, good Andrastian elven children. Here's the thing, Amelia... I'd like to think Amelia would care if they were Dalish kids, but I get the feeling she'd care a little bit less. She'd be a little less outraged, and that hurts my heart. But this is Amelia. Yeah, what do the guards have to say?
What do you say about all this?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, Elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the Magistrate's orders.
Pretty sure that's Carver's voice actor. I'm like 90% sure. All right, I'll help you. No, I can't decide his fate. Oh. I don't know. Let me think this through. Amelia is probably thinking this guy deserves to die. He's taking kids. Who cares if they've got pointy ears or rounded ones? These are good Andrastian children. They don't deserve to get horrifically murdered. He's been doing that. It seems like he's been doing this for a while. No one cares. Somehow he managed to escape. This magistrate is asking random-ass refugees to help rather than getting more guards. This is... As I would like it pointed out, obviously I know where this quest is going, me the player. Amelia does not. In her opinion, he does deserve to die. My one thing is that who is she to decide that, though? She's a servant of the Maker, yes, but it's not like she's claiming that, oh, I am the next Andraste. She's not pulling a Liliana. She's not claiming, oh, I see visions and the Maker comes to me. Like, she's not claiming any of that. She is a servant of the Maker in as much as Elrond is a servant of the Maker. Or Sebastian, or maybe Aveline, Carver, you know, whatever. She is a servant of the Maker just like every other law-abiding Chantry citizen. And as such, she doesn't really have the right to be like, well, I've decided this man's punishment. We want to help him, but this isn't our jurisdiction. We're some random nobody. I can't in good conscience pick this for Amelia, no matter how angry she feels about this. I don't think she can.
The magistrates of Kirkwall will pass judgment. Not you or me.
No human magistrate is going to side with an elf.
That is fair. And I do think Amelia sees that the city elves are not treated fairly. Oh, this is awful. That's what Amelia is feeling right now. I think she's feeling an immense guilt, I think. Not for anything that she's done. Like, it's not Amelia's fault that this guy is killing elves or that he escaped. And whoops. It's rather hot in this back room. Summer is beginning and I do not do well in the heat. But I just want to finish my point. You know, none of this is on Amelia. Amelia didn't have anything to do with this situation, but she is kind of like, as angry as I am about this situation, I do not have the right to go against a magistrate. And as far as she is aware, this seems like a dodgy situation, but she hasn't seen any signs of outright corruption. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I want to say there are spiders around this corner. Yup! I remember you hoes. Get 'em! And haste! Go, go, go! Okay. Good stuff. Also, ooh. This is the first time we've been in this map, in this playthrough, I believe. This is one of my my favourite maps. It is because of all the statues. I love the dwarves, what can I say? Yoink. I'm trying to remember which way is the correct way to go. So then I can go the opposite way. Let's go down here. Let's start off down here. And we can always backtrack. We're not going to get locked in. Spiders. Spiders. Fucking knew it. Pause. I hate you all. No. Bugger off. Bugger off. There we go. Ah. I hate that noise. No, I don't like that. I don't like this. Bugger off. Everyone's doing alright for health. Oh, Amelia, if you could heal yourself, that'd be great. Thank you. Yeah, it's when they descend from the ceiling, that noise. Ooh. Okay, is that... You good now? You all good? I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. You dropped something. Thank you kindly. Black bile. Oh, Amelia. Amelia, what? Ah, spider silk gland. Thank you. But Amelia, why are you grabbing bile? This is... That's not okay, girl. That ain't right. Okay, that way is barred off from us. This way is open. I'm not liking all of the long corridors. Yeah, we can always head back. It's no big deal. Oop. Yoink. Lovely jubbly. That way is open. Oh no, this was the incorrect way. Nice going, me. Good job, past Callista. You chose well. Spiders. Spiders.
Watch where you stand.
Fucking knew it. God. I know your tricks. I know what y'all are about. Go. Take him out. There we go. And bugger off. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ooh, pewter pendant of wolves howling at the moon. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Whilst I have Varric with me... Yeah, what you have is better. Okay, that's restricted to you, so I'd like to keep you with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this at some point. I kind of am just putting it off. Because, I mean, when we get Sebastian, we'll have to kit him out. Okay. So we could go down that way, or we could go that way and then head up. I vote we backtrack. It's not far. Just a nice little jaunt next to the lava. God, it must be boiling hot in here. God, that sounds awful. I am not built for warm climates. I am built for British weather, which is rain and gloom. And that's all. Oh, hello. Raiders. Buddies. Haste it up. And go forward, because I do not like where my camera is. There we go. Go. There we go. Now, this is weird. Why are there raiders in here? Clearly, those guards were not doing a decent job. If we were able to take these guys out in, like, 2 ticks, why were they just standing at the front door?
Easy.
Ooh, MotA Dress stand. Fancy. Yeah, Amelia does not have a good feeling about any of this. Oh, this was also... Aha. So this was also a dead end. Whoops. Ah, well. Okie doke. And at long last we go the correct way. Into the big round room. Why do I feel like there were demons here? So I could be thinking of a different fight. What? I spoke too soon. Hey. Oh, this is the fight I'm thinking of. Hi. Fist it up. Okay. Come on. Go, go, go. At him. Whoa, shit. God damn, he can hit hard. Get him. And whoa, go. Amelia, go out of the thing. Get him. Okay, come on. Our next wave. Get him. There we go. Flipping it. You know what? Amelia, heal yourself. There we go. Okay. You next. This just gets worse and worse. Spiders are creepy as hell. They're never a good sign. Then there was the raiders, which you would assume that guards would be able to take out no problem. And now we have demons. Demons and walking skeletons. This is not great. This is really not great. Okay, so we can't go through there. We can go through there. We can't go through there. Okay. So this is the way forward. I'm looking at my timer and I only have a couple of minutes left. And I do have codex entries to read. So let's go through them. Nothing under creatures. Items. Shouldn't be anything here. Places. Really? I thought we had Viscount Marlowe Dumas. What happened to Viscount Perrin Threnhold was a travesty. I served in the keep, and my blood boils when I hear people call him a tyrant. He was a good man who tried his best to free Kirkwall from the control of those who use power for their own purposes. It's always been that way here, hasn't it? Long ago it was the Imperium. Then it was the Qunari, then the Orlesians, now the Templars. When have we ever ruled ourselves? He tried to kick those Templar bastards out, and give us real freedom. And what did it get him? Now the Chantry has chosen Lord Marlowe Dumas as his replacement. After weeks and weeks of arguing, after telling the nobility that they would be choosing their Viscount, after everyone saying it was time to use a new title, why not King? Why keep using the name imposed by the Orlesians? And after all of that, the Chantry chose him. I suppose I can see why. Everyone thinks he has the spine of a jellyfish, and it does seem that way. Truly, he has the Templars on one side, the nobility on the other, and everyone expects him to solve all their problems. yet he has no power to actually accomplish it. He keeps the peace as best he can, and I think he does a good job even if no one else does. And he loves that sad little boy. I see the way young Saemus looks at his father, and I feel for him. Locked up in the keep with no other children, watching... Excuse me, my timer was about to go off and I got a bit distracted. Sorry about that. Where am I? Locked up in the keep with no other children, watching his father be put down by every self-important windbag that walks into the Great Hall. It makes me miss the days of Perrin Threnhold, even if they were chaotic. We can only hope that one day Saemus gives this city the legacy it deserves. Excerpt from a letter by an unknown servant found in the Gallows Vaults, 928 Dragon. So I would just like it known, this letter is heavily biased. Because here's the thing, Perrin Threnhold was without a doubt a tyrant. Kirkwall, when Perrin ruled, it was chaos. It was blood in the streets, and the reason why the Templars ousted him, basically, I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but what ended up happening was that the Viscount kind of said, you know what, you're pissing me off, because here's the thing, I genuinely believe that the Templars hadn't really done anything. They had been doing things within their rights that weren't scummy, that weren't, like they are now. And basically, Perrin kind of saw them as a threat, rightly or wrongfully. To be fair, I think it was wrongfully. I don't think the Templars were after any kind of power in Kirkwall, none of that. They just wanted to do their jobs. And basically, Perrin ordered the city guards to storm the gallows, take the Knight Commander, and he was either hung or he was beheaded. One of the two. And the Templars, rightfully so, were like, what the fuck? Why have you just beheaded our leader? We're gonna come and fuck up your shit, because why have you done this? So that's why they ousted him. That's why the Chantry took such an interest in Kirkwall, because the previous Viscount beheaded a Templar, effectively, and they were like, well, we ain't gonna let that happen again. We're gonna put someone on the throne that we can control, because y'all can't be trusted. So yeah, I would say take this with a pinch of salt. This is very clearly a biased letter. I think Kirkwall back in the day, it more resembled Orlais, in that there was lots of backstabbing amongst the nobles. They were kind of playing their own version of the grand game, which has claimed so many lives in Orlais. Rightio then, so I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, hopefully we can track down this serial killer before he does any more damage. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.